Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be talking about my road to the finals experience and how we got in when we technically didn't qualify, and what we did to prepare, why we lost by so much. I think we lost by the most points, or one of the most points lost in the whole entire tournament, so that was kind of embarrassing. And then we kind of got they talked smack about us on Twitch during the live stream. Without further ado, let's get into the story. So I've been with the Ronnie's team for right around a month, and I think my first event playing with them was like event 12 or event 13, somewhere around there. And if you guys don't know, there's 16 events, so I've been playing with them, like I said, for like a month. And how I met with this team is, so it all started off about 3 months ago. I tried out with my shooting guard, but I didn't make it with my shooting guard. I ended up getting cut. I usually just play with my shooting guard, just for fun, just to play around. I think it's funner than playing center. But like my actual skills are at the center position. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. That's where like I actually use for road to the finals. So they end up not messaging me back anything. That's basically in tryout world for program, that's basically you didn't make the team. And so a couple months go on later, and then I see another post on Disturbance's Twitter, which is the leader of the team, saying he really needs a break starter center, and that's my bread and butter, break starter center. Back before patch 6 was actually when break starter was actually effective. So I ended up trying out again, and yeah, I did really good. I played the finals with them week 12, and like ever since I was just playing with them. Pretty nice guys. They're all pretty cool. And so yeah, so we play, and then we make top 10 the first week. Then the next week we make top 5, and then the next week after that we make top 2. We are second team, and then the last event that was held, we were actually 5th or 6th, but none of those other rounds matter. The only event that matters is the one we were in second in. So the first place team was the Huntington Beach Hippos, and so they had 4,500 points, guys, before 3 hours into the event. So the event started at 9 o'clock, so by like 1 o'clock they had 4,500 points. And so it got us thinking that, man, there's a glitch in the system. We gotta find out what it is. And if you guys haven't found out, and you guys like really into the program or the finals, you get a crap ton of points by playing with low overalls. We were running through Disturbance. He was a 90 overall, and then we were all 60 overalls. And we were just running the offense through him. That's why we were only averaging 70 points per game. I'll have the link down in the description of our team photo, and it has our stats, and then the point loss deficit, or the opposing team. And ours was by far the lowest, because you're not going to score a lot of points. I'm sorry for the glitching right now. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah. So we're not going to score that many points if we're all low overalls. So, but we ended up beating the opposing teams by like 25 points. So at this point, after the last event, we were really bummed that we didn't make the team or qualify. We felt like we were really good, but we just couldn't get the games in. My internet started glitching out. It took away like 3 hours of what we could have done for the last event. And then Schnick, our point guard, he actually had to leave 3 hours prior to the event ending because it was Mother's Day. It was the Sunday. It was a Sunday, and it was Mother's Day, and then people just had to do stuff. So that really hurt us as well. But you can't blame him for leaving. I mean, I don't even know why 2K would put an event up for Mother's Day. It makes absolutely no sense. But I mean, yeah. So we ended up not qualifying, and so we actually ended up uninstalling the game. We're just so mad, and a week later, this is where like it starts getting juicy, man. So Hippo's team, the team owner Endry, actually gets banned from Xbox Live. I don't know why he does. So the Road to the Finals committee actually completely they forfeit the Hippo spot there, and if they were actually second overall, and the Hippos, since they got forfeited their spot, they went over ahead to the second place team, which was us, and then so we actually got the spot in place of them. And then this was all in like 3 days prior to the main Road to the Finals event. So we're all like, oh, we need to practice all night, we need to practice all day, get our player overalls all the way up, because our players were just barely 90 overall. We were really adjusting to the system since we were only playing together for a month, and we were really trying to get our place in the team and our positions solid on point. So we didn't really have enough time to do so. And then so we go ahead, we're all hyped, we get the spot, but so it's actual time for preparation for the event. And we played the Jays, and they had 300 wins and only 6 losses. So like we gotta practice all day. We gotta get our plays in, we gotta get our sets in, and everything like that. And we ended up getting like 6 plays in, and then like 2 sets, and then like 4 different defenses. But come to the event, we actually didn't use any of them, and this is why. Cause so since it was 3 days prior to the event, and keep in mind the other teams that actually qualified, got the first place in the event for qualification rounds. They actually had like 2 weeks to prepare, so they were able to set up scrimmages with other top teams, do all those things like that, because it's completely different playing Prime with top teams that actually know what they're doing. They have complete sets. They play defense all together, help, rotation, everything like that. It's really different from people who just play walk-on and then just run around, and they call that the offense or defense, which is completely not. So this is where we got our asses kicked, man. We just weren't used to playing the trap defense where 2 people go ahead and they don't really trap you, but they just show, and that makes it makes for stuff that doesn't seem to be there, and it creates havoc, and we just weren't used to it. We were getting a lot of turnovers, we were forcing bad decisions, which that defense causes, and we were taking bad shots. We weren't taking shots we should have because it just didn't look open, and that's where we really got screwed over. But nonetheless, it was a great experience for all the finals. We had to answer this questionnaire and everything, saying like what was our pre-game meals and everything like that, or like what's your team motto. And then our team motto was actually in Ronnie's We Trust, and they actually did it like Ronnie Stuckey actually retweeted our photo, so it was a pretty cool experience. But it's 14-4 right now, and this is probably the story of the game. We actually tied it 14-14. We made a little run, but after that it was kind of a GG, and then that was just it. The run actually starts here. We got on a 10-0 run, but we just kind of fell apart. We kind of gave up during like the third quarter after they actually like butterflies went away, because we were actually pretty scared, or not scared but nervous for the event. We had to go in our court like 10 minutes before the game started. Our game started at 11, so we just had to stick around the court, and it's crazy because they actually matched us up like right onto like the Jays team. It's actually a cool experience. I don't know how many people were watching, but from what I heard, like a bunch of people were watching our blowout game. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the story. Peace.